Hello, I'm Tom Varner, and welcome to Adventures in TV Land. For today's adventure, we're going to take a short riverboat cruise along the Mississippi River, starting here in St. Louis, Missouri. Face coverings required. Hello. How are you?
Welcome aboard. While on the boat, please try to follow the social distancing recommendations. Restrooms are on this lower level. Snack bars on the second level. Third deck is open and it's starting to get warm. You're free to move about the boat as you please. Just please watch your step on the stairs. They are all steep. Thank you.
Thank you. Third level.
Sawyer. We'll be leaving here in just a minute. Before doing so, there are a few things I got to tell you all about. Now, first of all, the Tom Sawyer is licensed and inspected by the U.S. Coast Guard. Now, they require us to let you know where the life jackets are on board the boat. The life jackets located as follows. On the first and second deck, they are right behind the front stairs. Also on the second deck, they're on the very back of the vessel to either side. And on the third deck, life jackets are right behind the pilot house. Now, folks, right before we leave today, we do have to sound the whistle one time. Just let our vessels in there know that we're leaving our dock. Now, this whistle's loud. It's located right at the top of the pilot house here. So, folks, watch your ears. Blow the whistle one time. Pull it down. All right, that's good. All done. Now, folks, if you want to get your postcard shot of the arch, you take that white building with the green dome, that's the old courthouse. Put the old courthouse right in the middle of the arch, and that's your postcard shot. And if you miss it now, you're getting it back downstream later on our cruise. We've got 3 flags flying off the left of us. From left to right there as follows: the Missouri state flag, the American flag, and the city of St. Louis flag. Off to our left, we offer helicopter rides here in St. Louis. Gateway Helicopters runs from 11 o'clock in the morning till dusk at night, offering those helicopter rides. If you look out in front of us, you notice a little train going across the bridge out in front of us over the Illinois side of the river. We'll talk more about that little train system here in just a minute. base Riverfront Airport, North St. Louis, about 20 miles. Back in 1952, they called the Veterans Bridge, and then later renamed to honor the Civil Rights leader. And that bridge does mark about the northernmost boundary of the original city of St. Louis. The original city consisted where the arch grounds are today, and this little piece of land up to the left of us between the bridges known as the Phase Landing. Now the landing over there gives you a good snapshot of what old St. Louis looked like. All the old brick warehouses, the cobblestone streets, it's pretty much what the arch grounds look like when the arch was built. All these old warehouses built here along the riverfront to store all the goods coming off the steamboats. This area here has been renovated to restaurant, bars, offices, and now even apartments.
Thanks to the current, all the stuff that's been going on in St. Louis recently, the homeless have moved here down by the riverfront.
Now this large building off to the left here is the Ashley Street Power Plant. Now that was the first generating station built west of the Mississippi River. It was built back in 1902 to supply power for the 1904 World's Fair held here in St. Louis. Now the fair was being held to commemorate the 100th anniversary of the Louisiana Purchase. The fair itself was held in Forest Park, which is 6 miles off to the left of us. That's the same area where the St. Louis Zoo and the Art Museum is today. Now besides being the first fair to have electrical power, there were a few others. The ice cream cone, the hot dog, and iced tea were first served at that fair. Now that plant is still under operation today. It now generates steam from nearly older dozen downtown. There's an 18-mile steam loop in the downtown area for supplying the steam as needed. Now right in front of the power plant on the other side of it's that long gray concrete wall. That's a St. Louis flood wall stretching 11 miles. Now, one of the common questions we got here all the time is what kind of fish can you catch out here in the river? Now, the three main fish you'll be catching today would be catfish, carp, and gar. Most of the fishing here in St. Louis is done right off the riverbank. You'll occasionally catch a fishing boat or two out here. Now, you may also notice you don't see any recreational craft. There's three main reasons for that. Now, you are still allowed to do what they can buy once in a while with canoes and kayak something like that. But most people in this area go about 20 miles up to the north of us, location in this called up there in Alton, there's the dogs and public buildings, private flyer, you're visiting the boat, where you'll take the lane, but you can also take the ferry. That building is up to the left of us, there is no railroad depot. Now off to the left we have the North Market Street docks. Seeking a suitable design to symbolize St. Louis as this gateway, it was won by Eero Saarinen with this stainless steel arch design. The arch in the 90-acre site was completed in October of 1965, standing 630 feet tall. It's also 630 feet wide at its base. There are trams that take up each leg of the arch. Well, the transit system is closed down right now, taking the top of the arch, but underneath the arch grounds now they have the museum opened up and the visitor center opened up as well. Right now, between the legs of the arch of the building with a spire, a gold ball, and a cross is the old cathedral. It dates back to the 1830s. It's a Roman Catholic church still in use today. It's actually the third church built upon land set aside by our city's founder, Pierre McLean, to forever be used as church property. And here comes that postcard shot again, folks. The white building with the green dome right in the middle of the arch. It's the old courthouse. Now, the old courthouse is also part of the National Park. Now, they usually offer free daily tours through that building. They have it closed down right now. Some renovations they're doing to the project there in that building. Now, that was the scene of the famous Dred Scott trial where a slave sued his owner for his freedom, as well as a starting point for three trails heading west, those being the Oregon, the Daniel Boone, and the Santa Fe trails. This last bridge out ahead of us here is MacArthur Bridge. It dates back to 1916, carrying rail traffic across the river.
first put a limestone levee, then they replaced it with a granite cobblestone. Now they've said during the heyday of steamboats, sometimes the boats 2 and 3 thick up and down this entire valley of stretching over supplies and passengers. Nowadays, it's just simply used as our parking lot or relics. It's usually because they have some history behind it. Now, folks, as per tradition, when a boat would come into town, each boat would blow their own set of distinct land whistles. This would alert the local workers and people in town when a boat was coming in, they might have supplies on or waiting to get on. Now, the companies are vessels.
This has been another adventure in TV land. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you disliked, hit the dislike button. Subscribe to my channel and ring that bell for notifications. And if there's someplace that you would like to see me visit, leave a comment in the comment section. A helicopter just flew overhead, and I'm not going to edit that out. But until next time, that's a wrap.